Hey everybody, and welcome to another Posh Boutique tutorial. Today we're going to be making this Halloween fall spooky sale flyer, and we're going to be making it in Canva. So follow along and get started with me. Here we go. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to choose the size of your template background. I always like to use the template on the front that's called Instagram Post. 1080 by 1080 pixels. It's sized already. It's perfect for social media posting. So it's going to be this one here that says Instagram post square. And you're just going to go ahead and choose that one. And then what we're going to do is sort of a little hack, I guess, if you want to call it that. I like to call it remixing. And what you do is you basically search the pre-existing templates that Canva has to offer, and you add your own, jazz it up to your own liking. But it's a really good way to just have fun with it and add your own twist to things. So we're going to be looking for a Halloween background. And you'll see at the top there, they've already tried to suggest several templates to us. And I'm just going to click in the top bar and I'm going to type in Halloween. And we're just going to look through the templates that they have. They already have a lot of pre-made templates you can use as is without doing anything to it yourself. We're not going to do that today. What we're going to do is we're going to choose one where we like the look of it, but we're going to remove a lot of the elements and add our own in. So that's why I call it remixing. So I'm going to just scroll through until I find one that I like. We're going for like a black and white spooky theme. And as you can see, they have several different ones that you can choose from. You can play around with it. It's really fun. So I like this one, but I think I'm going to go with that one with the black cat and the moon and just see what I can do with that. So let's see. It's going to let me take certain things off of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the witch. I'm going to remove all the wording. It won't let me remove the cat, and that's okay because it's black anyways. And I'm going to leave that one little ghost there, and we'll see if we leave him or not later. But I really like that background, so I want to start with that. And now the remixing starts. So I'm going to go over to uploads, and I'm bringing in a Halloween stock model. This is actually my stock model that I have available. If you guys are interested in stock models, you can see I have several here loaded on my Canva site that I use for different purposes. So if you want to check out what I have on my website, you can go to prettyposhlife.com and look at all the stock models and clip arts and everything that I have. And now I'm just going to click on her and I'm going to remove the background. So I'm going to click on edit and the BG background remover. It looks like a little beach ball. Get rid of that background, and then I'm going to just adjust her and place her down here for now. I might make her bigger towards the end. I'm not sure yet. We're going to see how everything pans out as we go. So now I'm going to click on text and then add a text box. And now I'm going to start filling in some of the wording. So we're going to say fall sale for the top header. And for the word fall, I'm going to use a bold font. Canva has so many different fonts to use. So I'm going to look and see which one I want to use first, and then we're going to play around with the colors. So I'm going to click on font. I'm going to scroll. I have a lot of my own fonts that I've uploaded from dafont.com and various other places, but Canva also has a really good selection. So I think I'm going to use the bold font. It's called Anton. See if I can find it. There it is. And instead of it being white, I think I want to make the text for fall black, and then I want to outline it in white so it pops more. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it, and then I'm going to click on the little color thing at the top and choose the color black for the main color. And then I'm going to go to effects, and I'm going to click on outline, and then I'm going to choose that little square color icon, and I'm going to pick the color white. And I like that. So we're going to use that for fall. And then I'm going to go back to text, and I'm going to click do the same thing basically. I'm going to go back to text on the left hand side, and I'm going to click on add a text box again. I'm just adjusting. Okay. Add a text box at the top, And then I'm going to type in the word sale. And for this word, I want it to be more of a script font to go underneath, sort of a cool font pairing. And there's so many that I've uploaded and also that Canva has, so I'm going to see which ones I like. There's one that I usually use a lot. It's called Hamilton. I got it on defont.com. But I think, see, that's Hamilton, but I think there's one that I'm going to like better. So it's another one that I uploaded, this one. Yeah, I like that much better. And that one's called Caliant, and I also got it on defont.com. So for this, I'm going to keep the wording white, but I'm going to also go back up to effects at the top, and I'm going to click on outline. And I think for this one, I'm going to outline it in black, so it has sort of that opposite effect from the top wording. Okay, I like that. And then you just adjust it with your finger until you have it looking however you want it to look, or your stylus, whatever you're using. And now I'm going to go over to elements and I'm going to search for rounded rectangle. And I'm looking for like a long, skinny rectangle shape so that I can put some information down at the bottom. And there's so many here. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this one. And I'm just going to change the color of it to white by going up to the top on that little square and choosing white. And then I'm going to just duplicate it by clicking that plus sign right above it. And I'm going to duplicate it twice so that we have 3 of these. I'm going to get rid of the ghost. I don't like him there anymore. So I'm going to start adding some of the details here. I'm just going to click text, add a text box like we did for the fall sale words. And I'm just going to add some of the details like 40% off, where they can go shop and things like that. When you're creating a flyer, one thing to note is you don't want to make it too wordy, because if you make it too wordy, your design gets lost and it doesn't pop as much. It looks cluttered, it looks too busy. So you want to just have like a bold flyer where the design pops, and you just want to have the most important information. Keep it short and sweet and to the point, letting people know what the flyer is for and directing them if they need to be directed to like a website for shopping and stuff like that. That's the most important thing. If you are making a flyer for like maybe an event and the guests need a ton of information, and you don't want to cram it all onto your flyer so that it looks busy, the best thing to do is to direct them to an outside website where they can look at the fine details, or like a Facebook event post or somewhere else other than the flyer. Because when you try to cram all the fine details onto a flyer, it just takes away from the whole design. So that's just a little tip. You don't have to do it, but I find that the busier the flyer with the wording, it really takes away from the actual design. So I'm just typing in take 40% off, and now I'm going to type in the coupon code. Use code FALL. I'm using the font called Lemon Milk. I also got that on defont.com. And then I'm going to make it bold. And I'm just sizing it up and down here. I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to add in the website. Again, if you like this beautiful stock model, feel free to check out all the ones I have on my website at prettyposhlife.com. I got lots of cool ones on there, and clip art and SVGs, and you get a commercial license so you can create it. You can use them on your own flyers and, sell your flyers on Etsy using these stock models. So really cool and lots to choose from. So there's the website. So you see how there's just the information that they need. How much percentage off? What's the coupon code? Where do we go buy the stuff? It's not a whole bunch of cluttered information, just enough to catch everybody's eye. Now I'm looking in the elements again. I'm typing in Instagram icon, and I'm going to look for one. They have so many different ones to use, but I want one that's white to go with this black and white theme. So I'm going to pick one, and then you can change the color of this. It came as black, so I'm going to change it to white. Size it down with my finger. I'm going to move it down here, and then I'm going to just type in your Instagram tag or your social media, if it's Facebook or whatever. If you wanted more than just Instagram on there, you could just repeat this and put more icons at the bottom. Just search for a Facebook icon, for example, and or a TikTok, whatever, and put them down at the bottom. So we're just going to do Instagram for this tutorial. And then I'm just creating, I want that little, I need to fix it so that it has the, I want the little @ sign on there, like @ blush bar. So I'm going to get rid of this, backspace it, and fix it so it says blush bar. And once I type this in and I position it the way that I want to position it, like this, I'm going to put it up just a tiny bit. There we go. So that's beautiful. And it took like, what, 10 minutes or less? So that's what I call remixing in Canva. And it's basically, you know, using the foundation of some of their templates and taking a lot of it off and just adding to it. So it's really good if you're a beginner and you're trying to get your feet wet and sort of learn how to design. It's really, you know, good sort of a jumping point for you. Just to, you know, dip your toe in the water for graphic design. So that's it, you guys. I hope you guys had fun with this. I'm going to be uploading at least twice a week. Visit my website at prettyposhlife.com. I'm on TikTok. I'm always uploading on TikTok, YouTube. I have a Facebook group. All of that information is down below if you guys want to join, or if you just want to follow along. I would appreciate the follow and the shares. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me and let me know. If you want to save it, you're just going to click on download at the top. I leave it as a PNG file, and then you just click download and it'll save to whatever device you're on. So hopefully this helped you guys. I hope I didn't go too fast. I try to get straight to the point because for me personally, I don't like super long videos where there's too much talking. So hopefully I didn't, you know, go too fast. If you need any help, please feel free to reach out to me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.